My troops deserve the best. Poppin' Flavor popping corn. The secret's in the flavor packet. A little shake, and Poppin' Flavor gives you a blast of flavor. 4 flavors: Parmesano, sour cream and onion, nacho, butter and herbs. And each twin pack box makes enough for 2 delicious gallons. So pop Poppin' Flavor popcorn. It's a blast.
Poppin' Flavor popcorn for a blast of flavor.
Here are our champions. They're 3 of a kind.
Hi, I'm Lisa Jackson.
I'm Nancy Sanford. I'm Sharon Walensky, and we're waitresses!
And here are our challengers. They're also 3 of a kind.
Hi, I'm Ricky Odom. I'm C.J. Walker.
I'm Tony Ricketts, and we're coaches.
And they're here to play Hot Potato. And here to toss the hot potato, our host, Bill Collins.
The hot potato machine. Thank you, Kylie. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome to Hot Potato. It is our pleasure that you are with us. Well, we have our returning champions who introduced themselves so beautifully. They are our waitresses and our captain, Lisa. May I say before I ask you a question, Lisa? I am sorry, Sharon. I called you by a misnomer. Did I not?
Yes.
And it's not a bad omen.
No.
Things like that always turn out well.
Okay.
Sharon, that's the name?
Yes.
Okay, I'm Bob.
Okay.
Okay, so far our waitresses have won $2,500, and they are now our current champions, and they're going to oppose their opponents in a moment. But Sharon, tell us something about you.
I like to spend my money, too. I've been spending my money so fast.
Have you spent any of it?
We haven't even gotten our checks yet, and I've been spending it and spending it.
You haven't gotten your check yet?
No, we haven't gotten our winnings yet, but I've been taking all the money out of my savings account and spending it.
Spending in advance. The check, incidentally, is on its way.
Oh, yeah.
There'll be a snail knocking at your door in a week or so. And Lisa, we welcome you back. Lisa,
thank you.
And of course Nancy. Happy to have all of you. Now we're going to be over here and give you a chance to start the game. But first of all, may I welcome our coaches and say to our head coach here, coach number 1, Ricky. Ricky, tell us about you and your team.
Okay, Bill. I coach at high school, and I coach football, basketball, and baseball. Okay, CJ here also coaches at a high school, and he's a football coach. And Tony Ricketts here coaches the same high school, and he coaches girls volleyball and girls softball.
You coach girls?
I sure do. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Are you married?
No, I'm not.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
No, I wouldn't.
Till you finish of your coaching career. I'm sure you all know how our game plays. We'll explain it as we go along. These 2 teams play a series of rounds. Each round consists of a question, has a number of answers to it. Now, what's different about our game is that a team can win a round in one of 2 ways. They either come up with the all-important 7th answer to that question, or if all 3 members of the opposing team are knocked out of the round by a wrong guess. 2 out of 3 rounds wins the game, $1,000 and a chance to win even more money in our bonus game. Okay, all ready? Let's play. Let me pose the first question. Everybody listen to this because it might very well pertain to all of you. Here's the question. If older is wiser, then these nations must be home to many wise men. We have a list of the 10 countries with the longest lifespans for men. You need to name 7. Okay, we begin with you, Lisa. What are you going to do? Okay, here comes an answer. What do you say?
I'll say the United States.
United States is wrong, Lisa, and a wrong answer eliminates you, knocks you out of the game. Lisa, I'm awfully sorry about that. It doesn't say much for you or particularly for the United States. So Lisa's on the bench. Control passes to our coaches. And Ricky, we're over to you. What are you going to do? Name one or challenge?
Let me see here, Bill. I'm going to try to answer.
Okay, let me have it, please, Rick.
France.
France is wrong. Rick, to the penalty box, please, to the bench. And control passes back to our waitresses. This is a very popular question so far. We've had no right answers in 2 tries. Nancy, what are you going to do?
I'm going to challenge Tony.
Okay, Tony, a challenge is over there to you. To stay in the game, you have to come up with one of the correct answers. Good luck and give me one.
Okay, Bill, I'm going to have to say China.
China is also incorrect. Tony, if you'll go to the... Boy, this is This is a marvelous question. Control passes back to the waitresses. I must say, I have no idea what the answers are. I do not get the answers until after it's all over. Sharon, you're up. You have one opponent left. What are you going to do?
I'm going to challenge CJ.
Well, now, CJ, what that means, if you miss this, they win the round. So to stay alive, name me a country.
Oldest and wisest men.
Yeah, not necessarily wisest.
Oh, okay. I'll say India. India.
Wrong, and the waitresses have won the game. Boy, you won yourself a round there, ladies, and you won one step toward winning. Let me read. This is interesting. I had no idea. Australia, Cyprus, Denmark. Number 1 is Iceland. It seems like they're living longer, too. Israel, Japan, the Netherlands or Holland, Norway, Spain, and Sweden. You didn't mention one of them, but you have a round there, and you're ahead as far as our game's concerned, and we'll be back here in just a moment. But right now, if you're long live, we have this for you.
Say, what's that cereal you're enjoying?
Ah, all these dates.
And raisins.
Walnuts.
It's fruit and...
Fruit and? We forget.
Post-Fruit and Fiber cereal tastes so good, you forget the fiber. You get the goodness of high fiber mixed with tender dates, plump raisins, and crunchy walnuts in a combination so delicious.
The name? Fruit and...
Can I help, Dad?
Fruit and Fiber tastes so good, you forget the fiber. Also with apples and cinnamon.
Help, Miss Morrow. I'll trade you half a prune Danish for an honest opinion. Is it the dress, or is it my figure?
Honestly, it's your bra.
My bra?
Try this Playtex Cross Your Heart bra. But in the dressing room, please. Cross Your Heart crosses over, lifts and separates to help you cross over to a better figure.
Wow.
Of course. I improve your figure and you ruin mine. You try a Playtex Cross Your Heart bra and cross over to a better figure.
I repeat again that I do not know what these answers are in advance, which sort of makes it fun for me. And that, as it turned out, was a difficult question. None of the long-life people are here watching our show. So watch closely, you're liable to go at any moment. Be that as it may, we have one round for the waitresses. Control now starts with the coaches. So we're going to begin with you, Ricky. You be ready to answer as soon as I pose the question for everybody, because it may pertain to everybody. What color turns you on? Davis Research Corporation asked this question in a national survey. What hues did folks choose? That's what I ask yous, or you. We have the 7 colors most often mentioned as being a turn-on. Okay, make of that what you will, and Ricky, answer a challenge.
Our answer.
Okay, answer coming up. Good luck. Let me have it.
Red.
Red is right, and that's the point on the board. CJ, over to you.
I'll answer Bill, and I'll say orange.
Orange is incorrect. CJ, you're doing real well,
yeah,
CJ.
Really.
Back there to the bench, if you would. And control passes over to our waitresses. And Lisa, you're up. What are you going to do?
I'll try it. I'll say yellow.
Yellow is correct, and that's 2 points on the board. Nancy, your choice.
Pink.
Pink is correct. That's another right one. We have 3 right answers, and here she is, the head of the team, that old wise lady, Sharon.
I'm going to answer. I'm going to say, yes, I am. I'm going to say purple.
Purple is right. Good for you. Okay, back to Lisa. Are you going to answer?
Yes.
You are. Okay, before you answer, let me say we've had red, yellow, pink, and purple. They're all correct. And here comes Lisa with a color of her own.
I'll say blue.
Blue. Right again. We have 5 right. We need 2 more answers, and you have 2 opponents. What do you say, Nancy?
Okay, I want to challenge Tony.
Okay, Tony, the challenge is over to you. To stay in the game, you have to come up with the right answer. What do you say?
Okay, this is difficult.
Yeah?
I'm going to say brown.
Brown is incorrect. Tony, to the bench. You're knocked out of the game. And now control passes back to the waitresses. And Sharon, you are up. We need 2 more right answers. You only have 1 opponent. 1 opponent left, looking for the colors that turn people on.
I'm going to challenge Ricky.
Ricky, it's up to you to stay alive, and I mean that, because if you miss this, it's the round and the game to the waitresses. So to stay alive, good luck to you, Rick.
Okay, I'm going to say white.
White. Incorrect. The waitresses win the round. oh boy. Before we do anything else, let me tell you what those colors are, because it's very interesting, really. Black is one of them. Black is number 6, blue, number 1, green 4, pink 5, purple number 7, red number 2, and yellow number 3. But blue is number 1. So we thank you, gentlemen, very much. Our coaches, we liked having you here. We hope to see you again. We have some nice consolation prizes for you. Well, kids, you did it again. Another $1,000 for our waitresses, and we'll be back. Give them a shot at the big money right after we do this, if you don't mind.
When my daughter drew this picture of me with my teeth colored yellow from smoking, I got the message. And I got the Topol Smoker's Tooth Polish.
When smoke from just one cigarette leaves an ugly yellow stain like this, think what smoking a pack a day every day could do to your teeth. Topol Smoker's Tooth Polish helps remove ugly yellow tobacco stains. It brightens smokers' teeth.
Look, Mom, a new picture without yellow teeth.
With results like that, I don't mind spending more for Topol.
Topol Smoker's Tooth Polish and new Topol Gel.
Jerry Mason has a backache.
Really hurts. Muscles sore, stiff.
Can you bend and touch your toes?
No way.
Maybe you've tried these in the past. Now try something different. Momentum.
Momentum Muscular Backache Formula. When your back hurts, muscles can tighten up, cause tight knots of pain. But you can untie those knots. Momentum has extra strength in every dose, plus an extra medicine ordinary pain relievers don't have.
My back feels really good.
Can you touch your shoes now?
Sure can.
Get Momentum, specially made for back.
Frank Tolbert, chili expert.
At a chili cook-off, only the best chili wins. In the winter here, Denison's premium quality cook-off chili. The reason? Lots of lean, juicy beef and extra hot spices. You see, it has 20% more beef and more spices than ever, so it's extra hot. You can take my word for it. Why not judge for yourself?
Try Denison's premium quality cook-off chili. 20% more beef, extra hot.
The trouble with the average bargain trash bag is that what goes in doesn't always stay in. Now this is the improved Glad 3-ply trash bag. It's been improved with Stress Flex. Plastic so strong, it stretches instead of breaking. So it fights punctures better than ever before. After all, what goes in ought to stay in. The Glad 3-ply, improved with Stress Flex. Number 1 just got stronger.
$5,000. I'm explaining to our players here, our waitresses, that each time they come back for our bonus, for a try at it, we add $5,000. They started twice before, so now it's a $15,000 bonus game. The subject of today's bonus is vitamin C. I'm going to show you a pair of foods, and each time you have to tell me which food has more vitamin C cup for cup. Each time you are correct, you'll earn $500. You may quit whenever you want, but if you can answer all 5 questions correctly, you'll win your jackpot, which is now at $15,000. Wouldn't it be nice to do it now?
Yeah.
Okay, you may pass a question, but only one question may be passed a game. Okay, now get ready to go. This is for $500. Which food contains more vitamin C cup for cup? Is it canned tomato juice or prune juice? Okay, decide whether you want to play or pass.
Yes, we're going to answer.
You're going to answer?
Yes, we're
okay.
going to say tomato juice.
Canned tomato juice contains 39 milligrams of vitamin C per cup. Prune juice, only 5. And you got your first right. Yep. Got 500, Sharon. Do you want to go for 1,000?
You want to go on?
If you miss, you lose what you've already won. You know that.
Okay, we're going to go on.
You're going on again?
Yeah.
Okay, now you have a pass that you might lose. You're going now for $1,000 or nothing. Which food contains more vitamin C cup for cup? Is it cooked spinach or cooked beets? Have a conference and talk up so we can all hear you.
Beets too. Yeah, okay, we're going to answer, but we're going to say...
You can use one pass if you want, but you're going to answer.
I didn't like the way you say that. Well, you must know that the answer is...
Yeah, I know what the answer is, but I don't know what you're going to say. You going to play?
Yes, we're going to play.
Okay, this is for $1,000 or nothing. Okay, Sharon?
We're going to, yes, we're going to say cooked beets.
Cooked spinach has 50 per milligram. Cooked beets, 10.
Oh, see?
I am sorry. It is nothing there. It is nothing. It is nothing. And we'll be back here in just a moment. Right now, you didn't win the jackpot, but if you get up here again, we're going to add $5,000. Your next trip up here, if you can beat your opponents, will be for $20,000. And right now, let's meet those new opponents.
All right.
Hi, I'm John Stolpe. I'm Rod Hilburn. I'm Hank Castillo, and we're the policemen.
I think that. We indeed have 3 policemen, and they are, as I see from your, what do you call that, arm patch?
Shoulder patch.
Your shoulder patch. Right. You're from Long Beach, California.
Long Beach.
And,
Thank you.
Hank, you've been designated captain, so tell us a little bit about you guys.
Well, we're all patrolmen for the city of Long Beach. John, though, has been taken out of patrol, and he does backgrounds.
Oh, what are backgrounds, John?
I dig up old skeletons.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So if you apply for a police job, I got to find all the dirty stuff you did.
Oh, those kind of skeletons.
Right, right.
Well, you've just warned me. I'm not going to apply for a police job. I'll tell you that right now. And how about you, Rod?
I work in a patrol car.
Okay, we know you know your opponents here. At least you'll get to know them as time goes on. We have a question. Everybody listen, because it might very well pertain to you all. If you can stay married for 25 years, people have to give you gifts made of silver. We have a list of the 9 gifts traditionally given on the first 7 wedding anniversaries. Now, no fair naming the easy ones like flowers and fruit or candy. We need 7 of those 9 gifts most frequently given. Waitresses with $3,500 in the bank, you're in control. And Lisa, what do you want to do?
I'll try.
Okay, here comes, yes.
Paper?
Paper is correct. There's 1 point on the board. You're up there, Nancy. What's your choice?
Cooking utensils.
Cooking utensils, she answers. It's incorrect, Nancy.
No.
You're knocked out of the game. Go back and sit on the bench, and the control passes to our policeman. So, John, if you're ready, you can give me an answer, or you can, as you know, challenge.
How about cash, money?
Cash, money. Wrong, believe it or not.
Penalty box?
Sorry about, penalty box. John answered that one for himself. Control back to our waitresses. And Sharon, it's you. What are you going to do?
I'm going to answer. I'm going to say wood.
Wood is correct, and we have 2 right answers. The traditional anniversary gifts. That's what we're looking for. Lisa, it's your choice.
I'm going to challenge.
Okay, take a look and tell me who.
I'll challenge Rod.
Rod, you're challenged. To stay in the game, you have to come up with an answer. No way out of it.
Well, I'll say tin.
Tin is incorrect. Wrong. Out of the game, please. Our waitresses are doing it by default, but they're doing it very well. Sharon, we need 5 more answers. You have 1 opponent left. What do you want to do, Captain?
I think I'll challenge Hank.
Okay, Hank, the challenge is on you to stay alive. You have to come up with a correct answer. This is for the round.
Okay. Could I have 1 more repeat on the question?
1 more repeat on the questions, okay? I will go through those as quickly as possible as soon as I know what they are. Paper and wood. And the question itself, the 9 gifts traditionally given on the first 7 wedding anniversaries.
I'll say silver.
Silver is wrong, and the waitresses win round 1. Congratulations. Boy, oh boy. You know, as I say, I'm as surprised as any of you are. The waitresses have won round 1. Copper. Copper is the 7th anniversary. Cotton, the 2nd. Iron, leather, linen, silk, and wool. Those are the traditional gifts given. Waitresses, you got $3,500 and you won round 1, and we're ready with the second question. This time, policeman, you will be in control. Tell you what, before we do that, why don't we pause? Because in order to buy all these gifts, we have to go out and earn some money. We do that this way.
Our Lay's brand potato chips are sliced real thin, then cooked real light to keep the flavor in. Our Lay's brand potato chips are made this way. The one potato chip that makes you say, no one can eat just one. No one can. I can't. No one can eat just one Lay's brand potato chips. No one can eat just one. So thin, so light, so crisp. Hey, what about us?
Mom, that klutzy Richard spilled spaghetti sauce on my only mini dress. Men, this dry bleach I bought better work.
Honey, you need Clorox 2-All fabric bleach.
Is it better?
There's nothing better for getting colors the cleanest.
How's it on spaghetti stains?
Clorox too strong enough to get out that tough stain. You'll see. No other dry bleach cleans better.
To get colors their cleanest, nothing beats the strength of Clorox 2.
Clorox you did it. See,
Well, I thought you were mad at Richard.
Mom, that was hours ago.
Swanson presents 4 myths about hungry men. 1, all hungry men are big brutes. Wrong.
Excuse me.
Many are under 6 feet and say, please.
Please?
2, all hungry men are jocks. Not true. Some are Toms and Dans. 3, anyone can be a hungry man. Well, 4, hungry men are always hungry. No, after a hungry man dinner, they are satisfied and full. Hungry man, it's dinner with the Swansons, only much more of it.
Rona, I want to go with you.
Why, Quentin?
Don't you know?
How would I know? I'm going to Zanzibar.
And I'm going with you.
Over my dead body. I'll walk to Zanzibar first.
Walk to Zanzibar? If you walk a lot, make sure you wear leg sheer energy pantyhose. Its springy yarn massages your legs, keeps them feeling great all day.
What about Diana?
The mortgage is assumable.
Some days it takes sheer energy.
Okay, waitresses lead this particular game. Run 1 round to 0, as they say. Congratulations, your team's doing right well. We're going to pass it over to the policemen. They're in control now. Sharon, you happy? You now have $3,500.
Oh, I'm very happy.
Are you married?
No.
You not?
I have a very handsome stud at home, though. Living in sin? No. Just dating.
All I said was a simple question like, are you married? Yeah. Yeah, if you just date them once. Never mind, I don't. Are you married, John?
Single and available.
Single and available.
Anybody out there?
He's pretty good looking over
He's going to give
there.
out his phone number.
All right. Now, policeman, you're in control. We're going to begin with you, John, so you start right in. What do you want to do after I ask you the question? Of course, everybody listen because it may get to all of you. We want the names of the 7 of the 10 most admired men in the world, as chosen by the readers of Good Housekeeping in its most recent poll. The most admired men in the world. John, what do you want to do?
I'll take a stab at it.
I don't blame you, John, at this point. What do you think?
I'll say Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Franklin D. Roosevelt. Incorrect. John, I'm sorry about that. If you jailbox, yeah, right into the isolation cell, John. We'll see you again. 7 of the most admired men in the world. Control passes to Lisa, to the waitresses. Lisa, what are you going to do? Answer or challenge?
I'll answer.
Here comes an answer. Let's see how well you do.
Louis Armstrong?
Incorrect. Out of the game. we have 2 fast eliminations there, and I'm beginning to be hurt because my name has not yet been mentioned. Least you could do is make me feel good. Rod, it's up to you. What do you want to do?
I think I'll play.
All right, if you think you have one, and I certainly hope someone has.
Okay. Cary Grant.
Cary Grant. Hey, you know what? That's wrong, too. Rod, go back and sit there with John. You're out of the game and on the bench. You see, this game can be won in 2 ways. It can be won by coming up with a 7th answer, or it can be won by eliminating your opponent's team. Nancy, it's over to you. What do you want to do? Answer or challenge?
Going to answer.
You only got, okay, answer coming.
Pope John Paul.
Pope John, there's the right answer. You got it. Let's hear it. Interesting. I find out when you do if that's correct. It was correct, and my information also tells me that that is the number 2 answer. Isn't that interesting? Okay, now, Sharon, it's over to you. You can answer. You only have an opponent left. I'm not suggesting what you should do, but it's up to you. What do you say?
I'm going to answer. I'm going to say Bob Hope.
Bob Hope is correct. We have 2 right here. Nancy, back to you. Sort of your choice, Nance, whether you want to answer or challenge.
I'm going to challenge Hank.
Okay, the last man here. Now, Hank, this, of course, is round...
Is this a pressure one?
This is a pressure.
One?
This is to stay alive and for the 2nd round and the game. If you miss this one, Hank, it's
Don't make it too much of a build-up here.
Okay, sorry if
I'm nervous enough here.
I overblew it. Okay, nothing to it, Hank. Just give me an answer. Bob Hope and Pope John have been named. Here he goes.
President Reagan.
Correct. It's up there. You know what? You know what? It was the number one answer. As he said that, his teammates are saying, nah, you dummy. But he was right. Okay, you're doing real well. You have come up with a correct answer. And Lisa is out of the game, of course. Lisa, you back there. And Nancy, go join Lisa. There. Now we got 1 opponent here, and you're all by yourself. 1 opponent left.
I'm on the ropes.
Yeah, if you can make a successful challenge, you win the round. What do you say?
Well, we'll try a challenge.
It's up to you, Lisa. It's
Sharon.
Sharon. I'm sorry. I'm Bob. I did tell you that. You have to do this to stay in the round. for the second round and the game if you answer correctly. Let's have it. One of the 10 most admired men.
Alan Alda?
Alan Alda is correct. Is correct. You have won the game. Come on down here. Boy, oh boy. The round. What an answer. Our waitresses did it again. They came up with it. The answers: Jerry Falwell, Billy Graham, Lee Iacocca, Norman Vincent Peale, Tom Selleck, and Lech Walesa. Those are the other answers. Gentlemen, they did it to you fast. We have some nice consolation gifts. We thank you. We'll be back, give the girls a chance at some big money. Right now, we have a word for you.
Fiber. Nature puts it into foods, and we take it out. So to get enough fiber, you may have to eat more foods. And that can mean more calories. That's why you may need Metamucil. Metamucil is made from good grain fiber. Fiber your body needs, with a fraction of the calories in a bowl of bran cereal. And doctors recommend Metamucil more often than any other laxative brand. Metamucil, still the low-calorie way to get the fiber you need every...
There's a new panty liner out now that I really like. I feel like they actually respect my body. They're called Assure breathable panty liners, and that's just what they do. They breathe. They protect without a plastic backing, so they breathe like cotton. Air circulates constantly, so you really do stay drier. And gynecologists say that's healthier. I respect that.
New Assure breathable panty liners. Air flows through for a drier you.
Successful and triumphant return as far as you three are concerned. You have $4,500 and you have the right to come in here. You know, right now, every time you get up to the bonus, we add $5,000 to it. This is your 4th time up here. 4 times 5, anyone. You are going to be playing for $20,000. Boy, I know you're anxious to go, and you know I'm anxious to go, and right now we're going to say goodbye and tell you about the rest of it tomorrow. We'll see you around.
A member of our studio audience will receive a service merchandise gift certificate, famous brand name items, select from our 500-page catalog, or redeem at one of our showrooms furnished by Service Merchandise. Some of our funny contestants will receive World Book Encyclopedia 2-volume dictionary, containing 2,400 pages, 3,000 illustrations, and more than 225,000 entries. Meat and potatoes kind of people like a meat and potatoes kind of meal. Mary Kitchen roast beef or corned beef hash from Hormel. What's better than homemade soup tonight? It's Soup Starter. Just add meat, simmer, and serve. Soup Starter, homemade soup without the homework.
Later today on the Match Game Hollywood Squares, meet cast of Another World and Liz Chandler of Days of Our Lives. And find out how you can win a day on an NBC soap opera. Tonight, it's an all-new blooper show starring Ed McMahon and Dick Clark, and featuring Marty Feldman, Christopher Atkins, and Jillian, and a whole lot more. That's TV's bloopers and practical jokes tonight. It all happens on NBC. Be there.
Is a Barry and Enright production. It's Love Connection, the hot new show where real singles...
I'm an old-fashioned girl, and I never fool around.
...go video dating.
It was an absolute disaster.